Hi everyone. I wanted to show a little demonstration of combat, since it is a core part of my games, and most RPGs in general. So I spent about 8 months tinkering and readjusting my homebrewed combat system. But unless you've played my very niche parody isekai game, you probably won't be familiar with it. What I have isn't very innovative or experimental in my opinion. In fact, you'll more than likely be very familiar with something like it, but hopefully it's a robust and satisfying system for even veteran RPG enjoyers. It's an action point system with a separate movement pool, with tactical gameplay based on the proper use of action economy, resource management, and positioning. Here's some footage of the combat from the old engine. As you can see, it's much more fleshed out but rather rigid. Part of the reason I'm moving to Unreal was because it was a real pain creating and running animations in RPGmaker. Apologies for the lack of UI and ugly everything. It's still in placeholder territory. Some of you may know that I switched engines about 2 months ago from RPGmaker to Unreal. I mean, 2 months is 2 months. I work fast, but not that fast. Here I'm using an asset blueprint, but there are a lot of mechanics that need to be built from scratch, which I'm getting some help on. I especially like the free camera, and I would actually like to increase the zoom so you can really pick out the details on the models. As you can assume from the turn order up top, there is initiative and most of the usual goodies. Almost all the stats in the game can be increased as you either augment your body with more tech or go down the vampire path to power. This means your action points, movement pool, individual attributes, everything. It's a very simple system, but I think it's very satisfying as a progression process that makes you feel like you are growing much stronger. Units will have a based evasion stat that determines their ability to dodge. Yes, you can dodge bullets in this game. The enemies you fight will range into powerful supernatural entities, cyborgs with Illuminati level tech, and eldritch abominations from beyond the afterlife. After deploying, we obviously want to get into cover and shoot the enemy. We miss, but we try shooting him again. Guns are the predominant weapon type, but this is a setting where melee weapons like swords and spears are still widely used in combat. And there's some lore reasons I explain why, but it's mostly because I find it cool. So expect a lot of melee oriented enemies. Our enemy bot's not that stupid, so he basically does the same thing to us and hides behind some cover. We could chuck a grenade at him, which is a basic AoE attack that can hit around cover. We could also mind control him for a turn. There's both advanced tech and magic in Windfall, so there are plenty of less shooty or stabby skills. But we should save resources and just go around to shoot him. That's it. Like I said, very familiar stuff. The combat system will definitely be one of the harder parts of building the game for sure, but honestly it's not as hard as I thought it would be. Of course, I speak with the hindsight of having built a similar game before. I'm currently working on a full trailer that will highlight some more game mechanics. Hopefully everything goes well, and I'll have that out soonish.